first thing I do is do my bad habits, which sadly is cigarettes and Pepsi. So let's get this done and then move on to the actual habits that are good. Alright, so now that the bad habits are done, oh my God, it's so weird. The next habit, you can't actually come with me. You can't, no matter how much you want to. Because it's private. Good day and welcome back. In today's video we're going to be running over my morning routine and the importance and structure of morning routines, because in this 10 habit challenge that I'm doing at the moment, it's kind of important to get a chunk of them done early on in the day. So let's jump into why morning routines are important. So the benefits of a morning routine are as follows. There are increased productivity, you reduce your stress levels, because we've all had those days where you've woken up late and you're running late and you're just stressed for no reason. It grounds you, you start the day off on the right foot, and you control the day rather than the day controlling you. So as I said before, when things aren't going right in the morning and you're trying to rush to get everything done, it's just so stressful and it feels like the day's running you rather than you are running the day. So science states that willpower is at the highest point in the morning, and it works like a muscle where it fatigues as the course of the day goes on. So in theory, it'd be best to get the biggest task done at the beginning of the day. You might have heard something like this from either Mark Twain, who said, "Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen over the rest of the day," which basically equates to do your biggest task first. This even inspired the title of the book, Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, which is a really well-known book. In the personal growth and life success kind of world, the morning routine is a massive implicator, because a lot of successful people say that they put a lot of their success down to their morning routine. So much so that there's been many books written about it. One of the most well-known ones, which is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Hal Elrod. But in his book, one of the things he says is, focused, productive, successful mornings generate focused, productive, successful days, which inevitably creates a successful life. So in terms of getting on top of your day and doing everything like that really helped. During my research on morning routines, I came across this, which was Steve Jobs. He attributes his success to every morning he does this. I'll tell you. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer had been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something, which I found really interesting. So let's continue on with my morning routine, and then we'll catch up at the end of how to build morning routines, etc. And after that, every day, I wake myself up. So then it's on to the water. This is 800 ml, so I'll do 3.5 of these in a day. But rehydrate. So next, I need to get enough clothes on so that I can go and run. That's about it. like an alien rectum and we get going. Alright, so now that I've done my run and I'm done with sucking air from China, I will do planning for the day. So I've got my life goals, my year goals, and what to do, and I'll just fill that out, and then later on tonight I'll do a reflection, but as it's morning, I'm just going to plan my day. Okay, all done. Now that I've done my planning, I'm going to go straight into meditating for about 10 minutes. I'm going to use the Headspace app because it's guided meditation and I find it kind of easier than just sitting and trying to get rid of my thoughts. So I'll be needing to use my phone so you don't get to watch me for that. Alright, so now that my meditation is done and I'm almost asleep again, we're going to move on to something that's going to make me awake, so to speak. It's so cold. Come on. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have pushed my hair. I do this. And then I step out while I'm doing my soak. That's the shower gel, not me. Now, because I'm not a complete masochist, I don't wash my face with cold water. I will use a flannel and some face wash to do it with warm water. But first, brush them toothpicks. From wringing out my flannels, I just teared them. It looks like something's been eaten. It looks like a face. Warm water, soap, face wash. Do I look sexy now? Now I'm done in the bathroom. And now we're pretty much done. So we get to tick off the habit tracker. So we have done some running. I'll do some more exercise later. We've done the plan. We'll do the journal later. We have done meditation. We have done flinch cold shower. Spiffing. Now I'm just going to dry myself off, moisturise, and then get on with the day. So how do we build morning routines? To me, a morning routine is basically a culmination of different habits that you scoop together and do when you wake up. See, a lot of people say morning routines have to be like 5 a.m. start, something like that. It doesn't matter what time you wake up, it's just whenever you wake up you do these things. Don't sleep shame or time shame people. I've done it in the past and I'm guilty for it, but you shouldn't. What does a morning routine consist of? Usually there are kind of 4 main areas. That's mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical. So in the mental aspect of a morning routine, there's stuff like setting goals, making lists, creating a plan, schedule the day, doing something to spark creativity, those sorts of things. So get your brain moving and get it ready for the day. So on to emotionally. Emotionally is basically doing something that you love, that you enjoy, that brings you happiness, whether that be hugging your kids, playing with your dog, chatting to a friend, anything that brings you joy. That's the emotional aspect of a morning routine. Physical, we've all heard of this. It's get out and get the body moving, kickstart the metabolism, go for a run, go to the gym. Most people do physical activity in the morning, so it's a great way of clearing your head. I find I'm a morning exerciser, and I find it just sets me the right way. Physically also means having a good healthy breakfast or drinking water. I'm not personally a breakfast person. I feel sick in the mornings if I eat too soon. But if you're the type of person that needs to wake up and have your bowl of muesli, then do it. My great uncle, who's 93, has had oatmeal every day for breakfast, and he's still going somehow. And finally, spiritually. This can be meditation. If you're religious, it could be going to church, could be praying, anything like that. It's doing something for more your spiritual side of your existence. I would personally scratch spiritually and just put meditation into mentally, but each to their own. So what are the most important things about a morning routine? First one is the best morning routine starts the night before. You need to get enough sleep, otherwise you're going to wake up and not want to do anything that you've set out to do. Number 2, plan. Write down a plan. I use keep notes on my phone to list a load of things that I need to do and list what I need to do in the morning, and that just it's all planned out. I just need to do it. Another one is test and reevaluate and see what's working and see what's not working. My morning routine isn't going to work for everybody. A successful billionaire CEO morning routine isn't going to work for me. You have to find what works for you and how you can take control of your day by setting out a good start for the morning. Another good tip is morning routine should be you time, not everybody else's time. So don't let emails and social media and the news and everything like that kind of take over your brain. Your brain should be on you in the morning, in your morning. And it's so easy to get distracted and taken up in all different sorts of problems, but get your morning routine done and then you can check your emails, check social media, and do the rest of the things that you're allowed to get distracted on. So if you had any questions or you want to know more, drop a comment down in the comments section. If you liked it, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you next week.